we're going to take some home tours. And this week's home tours are some homes here in the Greater Lafayette area that have land. Sometimes these homes that have land are ridiculous prices. I will admit that. And I am not saying that these are cheap starter home prices. I am not trying to claim that. But these are also not the most expensive homes with land. These are just homes with land. And we're going to start at 1105 Chennowith Lane in West Lafayette. It's 4 bedrooms and 3 baths on 13.82 acres, almost 14 acres. And this one really can be the definition of hobby farm for you. And I'm just going to show it to you on the map first, and then we'll go and actually take the tour of the homes. Here it is. Here is Ross Camp. So it's just a little to the west and south of West Lafayette. You can see you're just down the road from the Wabash River. Zoom out a little bit more. This is a 10-minute drive. You're just down the road from Fort Wyattnon. So from here to Purdue University, it's probably a 12-minute drive. And of course, you can get to the south side of Lafayette on 231 and up to Lafayette easy enough. And so you're living in the country, but still really easily connected. But this is 1105 Chenoweth Lane in West Lafayette. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,328 square feet on almost 15 acres. And if I zip through some of the pictures, it's because this home is nice, and I'm not suggesting that it's not, but this home really makes a great hobby farm, and it's not just the interior of the home, but here's the aerial that really shows it. You've got the garage, isn't the right word. It is the metal building. Goodness. Pole barn. That is the word I'm looking for. It's set up with greenhouses. It's got chicken runs and coops. It even has a netted aviary. It's got a pig and goat pen. It's on private well and septic, and all sorts of stuff have been updated on it. New roofs and gutters. It's got a tankless water heater, central air, and furnace. It's got a lovely covered porch that they have screened in, so you can go enjoy a nice swing out on the porch. And today's weather would have been a great day for that. Snuggle up with a blanket. And you move inside, and the inside has definitely been tastefully done. And like I said, this is not a giant, grandiose, vaulted ceiling home that was built last year and is just ostentatious and over the top. It is just a very livable, normal 4-bedroom, 3-bath home that's not small by any means. 2,300 square feet is not small, but it's not ridiculously giant either. It is by no means a McMansion. And you can see we've got the half bath, and we start to move into the primary bedroom, and gray. I don't love gray, but people do. Very functional's not the right word, but it's not this ostentatious display. And then as we move through the secondary bedrooms and bathrooms here, it's a great home. I love the cat wallpaper. Not the wallpaper. Cat knocking things over. I have that cat. Lovely updated bathroom. But this is what I love about this house is you've got 14 acres and you have a very nice livable house, but then you have all of this outdoor area set up to be a hobby farm. You have almost 14 acres. You have these enclosed areas. You have the pole barn, the chicken runs, and all of this. So you can have your own. You can run your own hobby farm out here. So that is 1105 Chenoweth Lane in West Lafayette, just down the road from Fort Wyattnon, where it's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,328 square feet on 13.82 acres. And like I said, it's not cheap, but it's not ridiculously priced. For that 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, for that almost 14 acres, it's only $579,000. So not cheap, but not ridiculously expensive either. Just, I think, a strong value for the money, all things considered, when it comes to that type of house. So if you're interested in checking that out, go to thelafayettereal.com/YouTube, fill out that form, and let's go check that home and its 14 acres out together. And then next we're going to move to another home in West Lafayette that is also 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, slightly smaller acreage this time. This is six acres instead of 14, but 6 is still plenty, but has an absolutely beautiful pole barn. But this is what it looks like. This is 1010 East 800 North, West Lafayette. And I'm just going to put it on the map for you. If you're familiar with the interstate system, exit 178 is the battleground exit, and that's right here. and you just go a little north on 43 to 800 North, and it's right over here. So this is in the Harrison High School District and Battleground Middle School and Burnett Creek Elementary School District for Tippecanoe School Corporation, but it does have a West Lafayette address. Like I said, you get 6 acres, and just to put it on the map, you can just pop over here and come down 50 West and pop down into West Lafayette. You can also 43, which is River Road, straight down into West Lafayette and the Purdue University campus. You can pop down North 9th Street and hit the core of Lafayette, and then of course you are just moments away from I-65. So if you happen to work north in the Chicago area or south down in the Indianapolis area, it's really easy access to I-65. It's a great location, and you get a lot for your money here. And again, this is not a ridiculous price for what you get. I'm not saying it's cheap, not a starter home. I'm not saying that. This is 1010 East 800 North in West Lafayette. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,080 square feet on 6 acres. And it's got the beautiful stone facade. But then we take the aerial shot and you can kind of see the pole barn as well. And this is the thing that I like about a number of these homes. They have the acreage, but they also have the facilities. And having a pole barn is sure a nice thing when you have 6 acres. You have your own gated entrance drive. Never had a gated entrance drive, but you could have one. We move out into the garage with a nice epoxy-coated floor, lovely downstairs basement area that you can set up as a workout studio or a movie theater or anything, just lots and lots of space down in the basement. And again, I might zip through these a little quickly because this is less about the house, which is another great house. It's great bones, nothing wrong with it, but what really highlights this as a great home is the fact that there are 6 acres here and you get a pole barn. So we move through and now we're into the dining room that's connected to the living area with the glass French doors. They're a little mixed up in order here. Forgive me for that. Into the gray kitchen with the subway tile behind. I love eat-in islands. Living area, kitchen area, dining area, great room area, all in one. Again, beautiful home. It's at core a home, but you have 6 acres. You have that deck and that porch out back, but you have a 2,000 square foot pole barn. And when you have 6 acres and hobbies, a 2,000 square foot pole barn is a nice thing. You can work on your own cars and trucks. You can have a hobby shop. You can set up a little bit of a farming area out there. You also have your attached 2-car garage. So plenty of storage, plenty of room to work, plenty of room to stretch out on your 6 acres. You have your choice of Christmas trees to cut down for the next several years there as well. So that is East 800 North in West Lafayette. It is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,800 square feet on 6 acres, currently priced at $625,000. And if you want to go check that out, go to the LafayetteReal.com/YouTube, fill out the form, and let's go check this home out, or any home with land or without land here in the Greater Lafayette area together, because I am Geoff Gooch with the Russell Company, powered by App Properties. I am your Lafayette local real estate resource of choice. And then that leaves us with one more home on our tour this evening. Get it loaded up here. We're going to look at one more home with land that, again, is not cheap, but not ridiculously priced for what you're getting. This is 8201 US 52 West in West Lafayette. It is on 4 acres. It is 3 bedrooms and 3 baths. And before we get into the tour, as always, I'm going to show it to you on the map so that you can see. It very much just put this in the wrong location. Stand by. I got to bring up a different map. There it is. Okay, I got to show it to you on Google Maps, my normal mapping solution. Put it at Walmart, which obviously it's not. Here we go. So here's the home, real close to Montmorency here. Here's Montmorency right here, just a little to the west. So it's got a West Lafayette address, but it's actually closer over here to Otterburn. I think that this is in the Benton County School District, not even in the Tippecanoe County School District. I would need to check on that. Let me see if I have that information in front of me. Schools. Yeah, this is in Benton. There is some amount of being able to transfer into Tippecanoe School Corporation, but you do get your own property out here. If the Benton County schools are of interest to you and you want some land, or the school corporation just doesn't matter to you because you don't have kids or whatever the case might be, then you're good. So I'm just going to bring that up. So I had to move my windows around to get that up. 82 52 West, and it has a West Lafayette address. But like I said, out a little west of Montmorency. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,976 square feet on 4 acres. But it has a massive storage barn. It has a 48 by 56 insulated and heated pole barn that has a loft, has power, both 110 and 240. It's got overhead doors, and then the storage in the home itself is just absolutely massive. So let's go check this out. Here is the aerial shot, and like the pole barn is as bigger than the house is. 40 by 40, that's like, it's a lot of square feet. Then we move inside, and again, it's a home. It is a solid home. That is a great home. Absolutely nothing wrong with it, but not like super crazy and ostentatious either. Just like a really solid home that has acreage and has a pole barn. So somebody says that they do not need that big of a garage. I do. Need? Maybe I don't need. Want? Yes, definitely want. As we move into the secondary bedrooms and bathrooms, you can see that these rooms are large. And then in the shell of the house, they have brought this large second-story loft storage area. So you can keep all of your Christmas decorations in the house. Just plenty of room. You go down to the basement, and it's just this wide open space. So the house in so many ways is a blank canvas, including full wet kitchen downstairs as well with a full stove. You can send your older teenager, your kids sort of thing down there, and some unfinished basement area as well. Like I said, almost 4,000 finished square feet, 3,976. You got the raised deck, and you have the sunshade out there. But then we're going to start looking at the 4 acres and the pole barn. And like, man, oh man, calling this a pole barn is really doing it a disservice as we move inside. And you can see the radiant heat up top here. And believe me, that's going to keep that place nice and toasty. You have the second floor amenities up there, including the bathroom. Just an absolutely astounding space. Lots of room to work on your own hobbies, to store cars, work on cars, RV, whatever your thing is. Just so much space in there. But that is 8200 US West Lafayette, which is West Lafayette address, but is admittedly in the Benton County School Corporation, a little west of Otterburn. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,976 square feet on 4.09 acres. That gigantic heated, insulated pole barn, currently priced at $650,000. And yes, that's a lot of money. I'm not saying it's starter house money, but for 4 acres, 4,000 square feet, and that giant pole barn, $650,000 seems like a steal of a price. So if you want to go check that out, go to thelafayettereal.com/YouTube, fill out that form, and let's go check out US 52 West, 8201 US 52 West, 1010 East 800 North in West Lafayette, or 1105 Chennowith Lane in West Lafayette, or any other home here in the Greater Lafayette area. Because I am Geoff Gooch with the Russell Company, powered by App Properties, and I'd love to be your local Lafayette real estate resource of choice.